Tricks for treats. So really any kind of fun training you do with your dog is really good for them, really nice mental exercise. And tricks are really fun because your goal is really just to have fun. You don't have as much of a end result in mind necessarily. The process is what's really, really fun. So I thought we would do a couple of tricks today. And the first one is touch, which is when your dog touches their nose to your hand. Right, so your first step is you're gonna tuck a treat under your thumb like this, and you're just gonna extend your hand so it's about an inch in front of your dog's nose. Yes, and I say yes, just to mark that instant she touches her nose to my palm. So I wanna try to say yes just that very moment that she touches it. Yes, and then I'm giving her a treat from my other hand. And once they're taking steps like that, you can start to do things like get them up on furniture, off furniture, touch.
Oh, cute.
Touch. Yes. You can do silly things. Touch. Yes. Good girl.
He already knows touch, so I'm trying to get him to do the jump up one because I thought that was so cute when you did it. But he's a little bit whining, which means he's not so comfortable yet, which means that we have to work up.
Yeah, good. That's an excellent point that you really want to do it in increments where your dog can be successful. And one thing that I usually start with when I'm teaching the jumping is I'll just put my hand a little bit above, and it looked like that's what you were doing. So I'll just put my hand, if this is my dog, I'll just put my hand a little bit above so they just have to go like that at first. And then I'll work on making it higher and higher. And that looked like what you were doing. That's great. Good job. The next trick that I thought I would show you is spin. And I did hear somebody say they already have done spin with their dog. I usually teach one direction at a time because dogs can learn a different cue for each direction. So my dogs have spin one way and twirl is the other way. I'll walk you through the steps to getting it on a verbal cue. But remember, you're just going to start wherever your dog is right now and have fun with it. Got a treat loaded up in this hand. Just gonna put it right up to Pippi's nose and slowly move it around and see if your dog will go the whole way. Your dog may not. A lot of dogs aren't gonna do the full rotation the first time through. I'm gonna actually show you the opposite direction just because I think you'll be able to see better. In that case, you're just gonna get a little head turn like that. So if your dog doesn't wanna go the whole way around at first, that's fine. You're gonna break it down into as small of little increments as they need. Once your dog has done 5 of those full rotations, we're going to start transitioning to a hand signal. So now I've got an empty hand. I've got treats loaded up in my other hand. I'm gonna make that same motion with an empty hand. And I just feed with the other hand once she gets around. Any questions before you go and practice with your dogs? Excellent, so go ahead and get started. If you want to have a little help in remembering if you've done 5 of each rep or not, just load your hand up with 5 treats. All right, I'm looking at Sarah and Henry. Hello.
Hi. I'm still training with the treat in my hand, so.
Okay, great.
Come on. Spin. Spin.
Nice.
Yeah.
Abigail. Hello.
He's not really getting it.
Let me see. Let me take a look.
I have a treat, and if once the treat is in another hand, he like just sits and.
Gotcha, but he'll do it for the treat. Great job feeding him while he was in that turned position. That's exactly what you want. There, he got a full spin. Excellent.
Once he gets the full spin, though, then he starts, like, if I like don't have the treat, it stops again.
Okay, so I've got a treat in this hand. You can have that treat and just do the motion faster. So instead of getting rid of that treat right away, you're just gonna kind of fade that motion so it's smaller, even with a treat in that hand.
Okay.
And then you can start doing a small motion and paying from the other hand. So you're just gonna add a few more steps in between, which is absolutely what I do with a lot of dogs. And what a wonderful group here. This has been so much fun. Thank you so much.
They're pretty amazing. Let's give a virtual round of applause for Jessica. Thank you.
Well, you guys too. Excellent. Thank you.